Hi, my name is Dr. Marianne Brandon. I'm a clinical psychologist and certified sex therapist, and I'm in private practice in Annapolis, Maryland, USA. And I'm here to talk to you today about monogamy, making monogamy work. We're very pro-monogamy. Monogamy is a great thing, but many couples have difficulty making monogamy pleasurable over time. I'm going to talk to you today about Janet and Lee. Those are patients of mine, and I say the word patients in quotes because they don't really exist. These are composites of patients, so I didn't have to change their names because they're not real. But you may notice aspects of them in you. Janet and Lee had been together for 7 years, and when they came to see me, they said that their sex life had been kind of boring for a while, and they tried a lot of different things to spice it up. They had sex toys, they watched porn, they went on special vacations that they thought would make their sex life feel more sensual and exciting. But they kept coming back to saying that it just was kind of boring. And what we talked about is that monogamy actually isn't natural for mammals and primates for the most part. Only about 3% of mammals find monogamy natural. So what that means is most couples have to work at it to keep your sex life exciting over time. Let's just look at the stats. About half of marriages end in divorce. About 20% of marriages are sexless, which means they have sex less than 6 times a year. And the estimates about affairs are that between 30 and 50% of people are having affairs. And of course, there are lots of concerns about low sex drive and other sexual issues for men and women. So when you put the stats together, it's kind of amazing that people do have great sex over time, and those people that do work hard for it. So what do? If your sex life isn't as exciting as you want it to be, well, first of all, don't blame yourself and don't blame your partner. That's the trap that everyone gets caught in. They say to me, it's their partner's fault, there's something their partner's doing wrong. But the truth of the matter is this is a natural progression in a long-term relationship, so both of you have to work at it, and it's no one's fault. Now, everybody can do things to improve their sex life, but blaming your partner or blaming yourself really won't get you anywhere. You have to make effort. So, one thing to keep in mind is that safe passion is an oxymoron. What do I mean by that? Well, passion is an emotion that flows out of a little bit of anxiety, a little bit of tension. When couples are so close and the relationship is so safe, it tends not to be passionate. So folks have to work to create that passion and that tension when the relationship feels so safe. So start by looking at yourself. What are you communicating sexually? What are you offering your partner that's exciting? What most couples need is a little bit of space, because they get overly familiar. And again, over-familiarity breeds safety, and that works against passion. What that does is supports companionate love, which is a very strong, long-lasting love, but it's not passionate love. Those two are different things, so you have to focus on each of them differently. You have to be willing to try new things, because new things bring more pleasure in a sexual experience. So sexually and outside of the bedroom, keep things fresh and new. And it's also important to communicate about what you like sexually and keep your communication with your partner strong. And that's part of knowing what to do, because you tell your partner what feels good to you. But again, you have to have a strong relationship both in the bedroom and outside. Now, your instincts can actually work for you, not necessarily against you in a long-term relationship, if you understand them and you know what to do with them. So I wrote a book called Monogamy, the Untold Story, and in it I explain how men and women can use their instincts to actually support a passionate, monogamous, long-term connection. But keep in mind, there's no right way to have a sex life, and some people just don't find sex important, and that's fine. You don't have to have an exciting sex life. It really depends on the couple and the individuals. So, I hope this video was helpful. Keep in mind, these videos are not meant for treatment. They're for educational purposes only, so if you have questions, consult your doctor. But if you have reactions to this video, please put them on the forum, ourgyn.com, and I'll do my best to respond to them. Thank you very much, and as always, remember, great sex is important, but it's a piece of a bigger picture of learning how to give and receive love better. Thank you.